Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're already a subscriber guys, welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys are here for the first time, my name is Bre Jahmella and I welcome you to my channel. This channel is all about advice, lifestyle, fashion, and beauty. And if that's something that you're interested in, don't forget to press that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss any time I post a new video. And also follow me on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, I will drop my Instagram link right here, so don't forget to do that. Let's just start right into this video because y'all saw the title, so let's just get into it.
Wind it up all night, baby, take your time, let me know I want.
Okay guys, so y'all seen the title and y'all know I be having to come up here for my black queens because I really don't understand how we got here. I'm still trying to figure it out, but at this point clearly we're here and the topic needs to be addressed. So what really sparked this convo, and I'm going to insert this post I saw on Facebook. What really sparked this convo is this post right here, and you can pause to read it. But what sparked the convo is because I don't understand why is it that so many women, especially black women, are told to dumb down what it is that they want or that they should have, let's be realistic, should have, and settle for what's there or the next best thing. Okay, now of course everybody knows that Rihanna is pregnant. I'm happy for her. I think this is the happiest I've ever seen her be, besides when she was with Chris Brown in the beginning. And I'm extremely happy for this woman. Like, she deserves it. She's getting older, you know. I always saw her starting a family, whatever the case may be. Now, unpopular opinion, I personally do not care for the person she chose to have children with, you know. One, he's a colorist. Let's just be real. If you don't know that, you need to go watch some of his interviews where he speaks on black women. He's a colorist, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. He's not messing with me, so I don't care. But, you know, I feel like him being with Rihanna is like an exception to the rule, you know? Even though she's a black woman, she's an exception to the rule because she's her. You know what I mean? And that's a-okay. But then you have people that post things like this on their timelines that I'm lost at. Like, you're telling women you're not even that good looking anyway, you need to settle. I'm not Rihanna. I'm not a billionaire yet, so I'm not gonna settle, not even a little bit. Even if I was Rihanna, I'm still not doing that. Like, and I always realize it's targeted towards black women. It always is, telling us that, oh, well, this person wasn't good enough, that person wasn't good enough, this person wasn't good enough, but you need to, you know, date down, date lower, and do all of these things. I'm just like, but why? Why do we have to date down? Why do we have to conform to what y'all believe is the right thing for us to do? Because clearly I realize that y'all feel like y'all got it all figured out, child. All figured out. So y'all come up on the internet and tell us what we should be doing all the time. Every day. Every day of y'all lives, y'all feel like y'all could do that. Which, to me, isn't it still COVID? Aren't people dying? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like this is the last thing we should be talking about on Beyonce's internet. Now, the crazy part is we're not only told to settle in relationships. We're told to settle at the job. We're told to settle with physical appearances. We're told to settle with a lot of things. Like, oh, for example, at the job, you and a male do the same exact job, but you get paid less than he does. Why? You shouldn't have to settle for that. Y'all should get paid the same. Just like physical appearance. Men will say, oh, don't be like the girls on IG and wear those things and do your body and all these things. Yet y'all on IG liking those same girls' pictures. What? Make it make sense. Like, I'm lost. I'm lost in the soul skies because that makes no sense. How you gonna tell me not to do something, but those are the same women that y'all are going after, those same women yet y'all liking their posts, those same women y'all are in their DMs? It's just very interesting to me. It's just very interesting, and I actually find it comical, but that's just me personally because I feel like black men, I'm being real, y'all always have to come up on some type of platform telling women what they should and shouldn't do. If you wanted to be a female, just say that. Like, you don't gotta come up on the internet telling us what we should be doing, or women in general. If you want to be a woman, just be that. It's 2022. You ain't gotta hide, child. You ain't gotta hide.
Women today have lesser choices. It's really not the women's fault. They just dealing with the residue for so many fatherless homes. Oh man, it's 50-50. It ain't 50-50. If you're married, it's 85-15. The woman get 85, you get 15. It requires a woman more money to dress, to take care of herself, to run the household. You're not really good at running a household. A woman knows virtually everything to really run that empire. I'm doing what I do. I protect, provide, and profess. 3 P's that a man show love. So if you're not providing for your woman, you're not protecting her, and you're not professing your love for her, what you doing? And until we start teaching this to the younger generation, they actually think that a girl supposed to pay for something.
So what sparked that conversation for me and made me want to really insert this video is because what Steve Harvey was saying made so much sense. Women are limited to the bare minimum of what's left when it comes to men, okay? Especially if you want to date within your race. You guys know I am the poster child of interracial love. Date outside your race, go where you are appreciated, okay? And the reason I say that is because when I look at this post, I'm like, if you look at the surrounding, most of the men were laughing besides Tank. He was the only one that wasn't laughing. He had a very serious face and he was listening to what Steve Harvey was saying. But all the other men in the room were laughing at what Steve was saying. Keep in mind, he's been married twice. He messed up his first marriage and he knows that. The second time he went in, he was like, this is what I've learned in being married for 20 plus years, and this is the advice I have for younger generation and all of these things. And I look at it and I'm like, a lot of people and women are getting into relationships and I'm like, y'all are not getting 3 P's. Y'all not getting the protection. You're not getting the men who are providing, and they're definitely not professing their love for you. You know what I mean? You're not getting 3 P's. Really? Sorry guys. You're not getting the 3 P's at all whatsoever. So my thing is, I look at that and I'm like, men are supposed to be, your guard, your safe place. And I feel like that's not what they have become over time. They're just all of, we have to split bills, everything is 50-50, women have to do everything, and then we're just here taking up space. That's what a lot of men are doing nowadays. They're taking up space. You know what I mean? And to me, I feel like, come on, like that's not how it was, not in biblical times, not in ancient times. I don't care what time you're looking at, it was never like that. So I'm just really lost in how is it that you guys can come up on platforms and just tell us that we are supposed to do everything you want, but I repeat, you're not providing the 3 P's. You never have and you never will. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna insert another picture, and this picture is of Neil. It was a video, but I'm not playing the video, but it's a picture, and I just want you to see the caption of where Neil was saying, if women do not want men to call them derogatory names, they need to stop dancing to derogatory records, basically. So you're telling me that because you shake your ass to a Meg Thee Stallion song, a man has the right to call you a whore, a hoe, a bitch? Like, he has the right to call you all these things because you shook your ass to a Megan Thee Stallion song, a Cardi B song, a Doja Cat song. Like, what? This is how far we've gotten, guys. We've gotten to the point where I keep telling y'all, the black men continues to come up on the platforms and tell us what we can and cannot do. I love this for y'all. And I'm gonna say I love it for y'all because not me. No. Not in this lifetime, not in the next lifetime. What? You sound crazy. Like that, just the title alone, I didn't even watch the whole video because I'm just like, you shouldn't even be coming up here talking about the foolishness you're talking about because that makes no sense. Like, music and how you portray yourself is insane. I know women who listen to ratchet ass music and they're probably the most classy, dainty, feminine women out there, okay? Your music preference or your dancing preferences has nothing to do with how you carry yourself as a woman. Mistake me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm too young and I just don't understand it, but me listening to Meg Thee Stallion doesn't mean that I'm out here with a nipple out, you know, my coochie out all on the internet. I don't move that way. I don't, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that the music I listen to should allow men to call me out my name. First of all, you shouldn't be calling me out my name at all. It doesn't matter what I do. But like I said, I really don't get it. And maybe I'm lost in the sauce. Maybe this is above me, above my time. I don't get it, but I just feel like any chance the African American male gets, they come up on the internet and say some foolishness. Some straight foolishness that makes no freaking sense. Like, this makes no sense. Like, it actually makes no sense. None whatsoever. Okay, so last but definitely not least, I wanted to insert this picture on the screen. And wanting black love, for whoever wants it, I'm not knocking it. Whatever makes you happy, do it. But wanting black love, I realize a lot of black men, just like what Steve Harvey said in his video, they have been taught and seen their mothers get it out the mud. And then they expect the women that they sleep with, the women that they want to be their girlfriends, especially like black women, let's be real, when they date the black woman, they want you to be all of those things and then some. You know what I mean? And I'm like, most women can't be that. We can't be your mama. Not me. Black women who want black love. You can't do that. You can't be that. You can't be the epitome of everything when you're not getting anything. You know what I mean? Most of these men grew up in a one-parent household. They was raised by their mama. Their daddy wasn't there, so they don't even really know how to be a man. It's very, very rare that you find a man who was raised by his mother that stands firm on being a man, and he can execute the 3 P's without any issues, okay? And like I said, most men can't perform that, especially in the black community. They cannot perform the 3 P's. Child, especially to provide. They can't do it. That's why there are a lot of men want to tell you that you have to split bills and that you have to do certain things, and that's fine. I get that. I'm not fighting against that anymore. That's fine. For other women like me, no, I'm not doing it, and I have my reasons why, but there's a specific reason why I have that mindset, and you know, I just am stuck in that way, and I'm always going to be stuck in that way, you know, and I'm going to go where people who understand my mindset can understand what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go sit over there and, you know, enjoy that type of living, because there's a reason why I think like that, and there's people out there that think the same way I do as well. But like I said, this post is just about people you grew up in broken homes, messed up homes, where you're healing from a whole bunch of other crap, you know, and you want to portray that on the women that you're with. And it's really deep, and it's very meticulous. There's a lot that goes into it, and you know, I really try to make these videos short, because I feel like if I really dove really into it, you know, a lot of people get their feelings hurt, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just trying to be very clear and very outspoken when it comes to black women understanding that settling is not an option. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I know I ranted, but I don't know, this topic, it really irks my nerve, because I see way too many black men coming up on Beyonce internet telling women what they should do, especially black women. I don't know why. It's a scary thing to see. It's very scary. Like, it's extremely scary, because you don't see no other race doing that. It's to the point where my sister was sending me some videos of all these other races of men loving on black women and all these things, and whether it was true or not, it just made me so sad, because I'm like, all of these other races feel so damn bad for black women that they have to come out and tell us how much we're appreciated, how much we're loved, how much we're all of these things, because black women do not get that in their own community. There's not many black men that you see up here that come up on these platforms and say, love black women, respect black women, let black women be the best that they are, and you don't see that. You just see them telling black women, we don't like you, you're not my preference, nobody's gonna want you, no one's gonna love you, don't date outside your race, all of these things. And what we can and cannot wear, what we can and cannot do, what we should, it's a lot. The list is a lot. I always said I want to make a full video of just some of the disgusting things I've seen over the time, which I might actually make, but I don't know yet. But I just realized, I'm like, so many times we just see it on the internet daily. You literally see it daily on the internet. Another black man coming up here and saying some foolishness. But like I said, it's above me. I just want my black women to understand, do not settle for anything or anyone. Live your best in life and do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you have one life and it's yours. No one controls it. You and God alone. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so that you are aware every time I post a new video. You already know we drop videos on this channel every Friday and Saturday at 5 p.m. And if you haven't, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will drop my Instagram handle here one more time. You guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.